And I have so much respect for her. I love her so incredibly much, and just it's.
Hi guys!
Hi guys.
Welcome to our vlog. I'm Kate.
And I'm Adam.
Boring. Higher.
I'm Adam.
Cute. And today we're gonna do the question and answer about our relationship. So thank you for those who commented. But before we start, don't forget to click the subscribe button and like this video. Also, feel free to comment whatever you guys want us to do. Okay, so let's start. How did you meet? Where did you first meet and when? So,
Well, we first met at Flinders Street in
no,
Melbourne.
Tinder.
Well, we didn't meet.
Still, that's where you found me.
Alright, on Tinder. We found each other. And we started talking, and when we actually met, it was at Flinders Street in Melbourne. I came off of trade school, so I was still in my work uniform, and she thought I was ugly.
I didn't say that. No, it's just I didn't like his outfit because it's like bright orange, or is it bright green?
Bright green.
Yeah, bright green, like an apple, green apple. Yeah, and then
Well,
yeah.
sorry, I didn't come out to impress. I didn't dress to impress.
Okay, I did.
Well, alright.
Because first impression matters.
Should I have gone home first and come back?
I don't know. Well, yeah. Well, I was gonna go to my I was gonna get my certificate in responsible service of alcohol. Yeah, and then that's where we met. When was it? It was around September.
Yeah.
September 2019.
19th, was it?
Yeah, September 2019. Yeah, but then things kind of didn't work out at first because he was moving on from someone he kind of dated, and so was me. Well, I didn't date him, whatever, but that's past.
Yeah.
Well, what was your first date like?
First date, would have been.
Well, we do have like 2 first dates.
Yeah, so you're talking about Listerfield.
Well, the first date and second date. Ano ba, hindi tayo magkaintindihan. Like, so our official first date was when we saw each other at Flinders Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were just walking around.
Yeah, well, just followed you up and we went to Macca's.
Yeah, we went to Macca's.
It's romantic.
Yes, so sweet. Yeah, but we only had like few. We didn't spend a lot of time because I had my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then.
Um,
But then he was kind of cute, so like after I took my RSA,
yeah.
he asked me if he can pick me up from the station so he can like drop me home. Yeah, it's because there was like bus and train replacement from Dandenong station, and I was still living in Pakenham.
Yeah, so that's about almost 45 minutes for a bus, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, but it depends if it was an express or not. Would have been like longer than that.
Yeah, and then also that Dandenong is not the safest train station as well, so.
Yeah, well, that was our kind of first day, but then, so when things kind of didn't work out when we said during our first meet up, like after a couple of dates kind of thing, we decided not to see each other again because I wasn't ready to see someone at that time. So was he.
Yeah.
Why was that?
Well, starting to be with you, I sort of started bringing up feelings of my ex or someone I was with, and I didn't feel like that was right for Kate. It wasn't fair for me to be thinking about that on her, so I felt that it was best to leave it for that point, because there was no way I was going to be with Kate and thinking about someone else or thinking about why something else didn't work.
Yeah. Then we kind of like we still remained friends on Facebook, but then I removed him from Tinder.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I think after a couple of months, around December or November-ish, he kind of did message me. He was still liking my Facebook posts, by the way, even though we weren't seeing each other anymore. Yeah, and then he asked me if we can continue what we started before. But then, because I was bored, I said yes. So I told him, saying that, well, you are a nice guy, so I don't see anything wrong about like meeting you and stuff. Yeah, and then so our first official date as well, after everything happened, was when he picked me up and then we went to Listerfield Lake. What did you think of that?
Oh, it was good. I picked you up in the work van.
Oh,
It was a dirty work van. I came off of work on Saturday, so yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, then we just walked around, and like I was feeling a lot better at that time. That I was more talkative and happy, because when I met him before, I was going through depression as well. So like we were in a good position, and then
That's good.
yeah, and then I met his friends the same day as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And so next, what was your impression towards each other? Is that a word, grammar?
Yeah.
Or in Tagalog, anong impression nyo? Ano yung first impression nyo sa isa't isa? Basta yun na yun. Yeah, what was your first impression?
Well, when I first met Kate, I absolutely thought she was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And it was also, she was very intelligent and very friendly. I didn't feel scared being around her or anything like that. But I also did feel like she knew what she wanted. She knew what she deserved. So that made it a whole lot more attractive, that, you know, I had to prove myself to her.
Jenny!
Prove myself to her that I was worth it. Obviously, me being a genuine guy, I got through with flying colours.
Yeah, well, my first impression was,
I was like,
no, like, I was like, he's too girly. He seems so soft. And knowing me, I'm like, my personality is a bit strong. So I felt like, God, will he be able to handle me? And like, I'm very strong with what I believe in. And we were like the opposite. So I'm like, this person's too boring. He was just talking about cars. And I didn't know anything about cars.
and now you know heaps.
Not heaps, just a bit. I still don't know how things work. But yeah. But he was really a nice guy. He was a gentleman. And then, yeah, he was quite cute. But then I was like, oh, blue eyes, yeah. And then pointed nose, because my nose is flat. So, yeah. But then I kind of felt like he was too skinny. Because I do like, kind of like buff, a bit of like a buff guy or a chubby guy. But not too chubby. Not as fat as me. Yeah,
You're
and
not
then...
fat.
Yeah, yeah, he was a nice guy. He's a nice guy.
He was a nice guy.
He's... Okay, what is Adam's favorite Filipino food and what is my favorite Filipino food?
Okay, so pancit would be my favorite.
Which pancit? Both?
Yeah.
So he likes pancit bihon.
Bihon and katon.
Yeah, the Lucky Me. Is that it?
Well, that's the favorite. Doesn't
Okay,
doesn't
yeah.
mention, you know, what else I like.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, my favorite Filipino food will always be adobo. Like, I'm a massive fan of adobo, but he's not. For him, the flavor is a bit strong.
Not a bit.
For him, it's too strong because he's so white. I'm not racist, guys. I'm not racist, please.
We're gonna take down this video.
Oh no, I'm just saying because he's kind of more of a basic guy. Well, he was more basic when we first met. That all he was eating was like Macca's, Hungry Jack's, what else? His cheap spaghetti.
Well, proper spaghetti as well.
Proper spaghetti, and then
burgers.
Yeah, burgers.
Uncooked, well, just like
ready-made stuff, frozen food. And then when he met me, he's more into he tries Asian food.
No, I always did try Asian food.
Yeah, with like honey chicken, lemon chicken.
Yes.
Sweet and sour pork.
Yes.
And fried rice.
Yes, it is totally Asian.
Yeah, so that's his full Asian. And yeah, he did try pad thai, but he's more into like he can try heaps of varieties and he can handle spice now, unlike before. Yeah. And what's our favorite Aussie food? Well, Parma is not really Aussie, but I do like Aussie chicken, like Aussie style chicken Parma, because I haven't had like the Italian style. I don't know.
Well, I think the combination of the chips and salad is Australian, but I feel like obviously the Parma itself is not Australian. But when you say meat pie,
it's not my favorite thing. But like, I don't know. What's? Can you please tell me what's like the official Aussie food?
There's not really a lot of Aussie food. It's just sort of what we've adapted from countries like the Parma and a couple other stuff. It's because a lot of our food was just either meat based and meat pie, pretty much. But Australia doesn't have a lot in terms of actual official food. It's all because how multicultural Australia is. All Aussie food is Chinese, it's Vietnamese, it's...
That's not... You can't call Asian
No,
food.
but it's mean because it's all... Like all the... Aussie food is bringing all the different cultures together in one place. Because in the gold rush there was a lot of Chinese food. Because a lot of Chinese people came over to mine. So that's where we got a lot of vegetables in our food as well.
I'm bored.
You're bored.
No, kidding. Chatting! Yeah, well, if whatever he's explaining. Well, for me, the official favorite one will be Parma. Chicken Parma. Or pork schnitzel.
Yeah.
Yum. How about you?
Well, Parma, obviously. I would say meat pies. I always love a meat pie. Can't say no to it. Going out for a drive, have to stop at a bakery. Gotta get a pie. There's nothing better than a pie. Not the ones that you get in a city or in somewhere around here. That's just bad. If you go to a proper cafe or a proper bakery out in rural areas, it will be a better pie. It'll be really good.
Yeah.
I'd say that's probably
true. Well, what's it like to have an Aussie boyfriend?
well.
I'm Aussie.
Yeah.
Well, having an Aussie boyfriend, it's like
Boring.
no, it's not. I don't know how to explain it. It's multicultural. I'm kidding. No, it's fun because you get to know like a different type of culture, which is so far from the Filipino culture. And at the same time, I do learn a lot from him, especially like the differences of being in a relationship with another Filipino. It's like quite different. Like Aussies are very independent, and yeah, I don't know. I think I don't even know. He's good looking, so and also it's a bit hard to be in a relationship with a white guy because when we went to the Philippines, I did have a bad experience where when we went to Palawan, we were gonna go for an island hopping, and there was a couple there, and they saw me and Adam, and then I heard them talk about me. So they said that even if even if you're in a relationship with a foreigner, it doesn't make you look beautiful, which is like I I felt like I felt quite angry. Like, you don't know. I'm not here to impress you, and just because I don't know. It was just hard to control my temper at that time, but then he pulled me away just so I can like clear the air. But my I just want to tell all the Filipinos out there that you shouldn't judge someone who's in a relationship with a different culture or with a white guy. Not everyone have the same what do you call this?
The same views.
Not everyone have the same intentions, because back home a lot of us think that if someone who's dating a white guy is only dating that person just so we can get out of poverty, or at the same time just so we can go abroad. No, it's not like that. And honestly, I never really had the intention to, just date someone so I can move to Australia or move somewhere else. I think it's important that we'll have an open mind and not just judge straight away. And I don't think you do have the right to tell someone that they're not attractive just because they're dating someone who has different looks. Yeah, and I think whatever you look like or wherever you're from, if you do fall in love with a different culture, like, just go for it and make sure that you have the right intentions, because you don't want to hurt someone just because you want to be in a better position. I don't know, ang hirap mag-English, guys. So, yeah. So, sana you learn something from that, because it's not easy to be judged just because I'm dating an Aussie guy. So, what is it like for you to date a Filipina?
Well, it's quite a lot different than what it's a lot different than what I've seen in relationships. What I've found with a lot of Aussie girls is they're very, obviously don't want to say bad about them, but I found they're very arrogant and they expect a lot.
Not all.
No,
Some.
not all.
Some.
The ones I have found, they expect a lot, and they will give almost nothing. Like, they will expect you to treat them like a queen, but they will just treat you horribly. They might even go off with other guys or anything, and they just won't. They're not. I haven't found them to be loyal, and I've never liked Aussie girls. I hate how they act, or how some of them act. Having a Filipino girlfriend, it talks back to what I want sort of in a relationship. I do like a bit more traditional type. Well, obviously, obviously both have respect for each other. Like dating Kate, she has a terrific culture, and I love learning about it. It's interesting. Part of the reason I date Kate is because I want to learn I want to learn how she was raised, how it was being raised in the Philippines and what it was like there. Where also get to try different things, food, just try all kinds of different stuff. Also, the amount of respect I get from Kate is amazing. Like, she does so much for me, and I'm so grateful. Like, I don't ask for it. I don't expect it. Like, she cooks for me. She cooks for my family. Cooks for my friends. Even cooked for my boss. Well, gave some food at one time. And it's just, she does it because she loves it, and she does it because she loves me and she loves my family. She wants us to be fed, which I love that about the culture. Now, obviously, I don't ever want to take advantage of that, and I don't expect her to cook constantly, so I do whatever I can to help. It drives me to actually do chores because I was lazy before this. I was lazy. I'd do nothing. I wouldn't do the dishes or anything like that. But as soon as Kate starts doing that, I'm straight helping her because I just feel bad. I'm not gonna allow her to do everything by herself. I have so much respect for her. I love her so incredibly much. It's just learning about her is just amazing.
Gisela?
And obviously she's not boring. She's very intelligent as well.
Because I'm the clown in this relationship.
You're not.
Yeah. So how many relationships have you had?
15. I'm kidding. I've had 2 girlfriends before.
2? Wait. I thought only 1.
No, I told you the last one we were officially together, but only for a week.
Who was that?
That was you. But I have met different girls, but I've only been in a relationship twice before.
Well, he's like my first proper relationship. The ones that I had before were mostly puppy love or high school kind of thing, so I kind of don't consider it as a relationship. And yeah, and then I did meet some people. I don't know if it's date, like not what I don't know, like ayun, nakipag-meet and lumalabas kami, parang getting to know each other, but never really official. And it was only Adam who had the guts to ask me to make it official, because he didn't have a choice. Chari?
Yeah, didn't have a choice.
Okay. So what do you like most about Adam? Everything. Chari.
No.
Yeah. Well,
It's not a lot. Then.
Everything. Yeah. What I love the most about him is how he loves me. Like, he treats me as if I'm a very, very precious person. He looks after me really well, and honestly, he puts me first, which is quite rare for guys to do that. And he is very genuine. Like, you can't really, it's hard to find that on Tinder or any online dating application, just so you know. And I don't know, it's just the way he looks at me melts my heart. And the way he respects my family, my parents, and he makes sure that I'm always good and I'm always okay. And also the fact that he has been with me literally through thick and thin, that when I was up at my lowest, he was there for me. And at that time that I almost felt like giving up, he was there for me to help me and to make sure that there's gonna be a rainbow after the rain, after everything that we've been through. So yeah, he's a rare guy and he's my one and only. So girls, get out of the way. You're not gonna have him. Even those girls who try to add him on Facebook, that's okay, you can add him. Go for it, but you're not gonna get anything because I know how much he loves me. And I do know how much I love him. So yeah.
Aww.
I'm not gonna kill them, like they can just receive a punch from me. So what do you like most about Kate?
What I like most about Kate?
About me?
Yeah. Oh. That's gonna sound pretty much the same. It's everything about her. Just how kooky she is, how fun, how loving she is. Just that it's never a dull moment with her around. Even the room that would have the most amount of different people that aren't talking, she would somehow get them all together and get them talking and just lighten up the room. It's a different feeling being at a party without her and a party with her. A party without her, it's often very quiet, nothing's going on, but with her it's very loud, everyone's laughing, everyone's fun. So just she has that personality that just brings out the best in everyone, and just it's nice. And that I've told her about how I see her personality, how she's a very strong woman, and I actually see that with her and all of her sisters, and I see that with her mum, that they're all very strong women, and I respect that all. But she's also very soft. She's very caring. She's hard to those who are bad to her, but very soft to those genuine to her. And she cares a lot about. She knows what she wants. She aims to get what she wants. But she thinks about everyone else as well. She wants everyone else to be happy. She more often than not, puts everyone else ahead of herself. Where I've obviously been trying to teach her to focus on herself as well, so that she's not just burning out from that. But I just love everything about her. I love how much she loves me, and how beautiful she is, how stunning, and yeah, just how much fun we have, and how much we get together despite the differences we have in our relationship. And just shows like a new adventure with her is 10 times better than doing it alone. And that I never feel alone, I always feel loved. And it's exactly what I've been looking for.
Well, in addition to that, I think what I love the most about Adam is his heart. Like, he's just got a big heart, a massive heart for people that he cares, that he's gonna take a bullet for someone who he really loves. I don't know, or I'm just assuming.
You're just gonna assume that I'm gonna jump in front of a bullet?
Yeah, kind of. Well, no, but he's like, he will sacrifice a lot for the people who he really loves, and the way he respects his mom. And ladies, just a tip: if you want to date a guy, or if you want to marry a guy, make sure that guy loves his mom more than anything else, because I've learned that the way he treats his mom will be the way he's gonna treat you. But I'm not saying that it's only those who have like good relationships with their mom, but it really depends. But for me, it was such a massive deal for someone that I'm gonna date, or I'm dating, for him to really have a good relationship, because I don't know, and that's how he's gonna treat his daughter too in the future. Daughter. So, what are your future plans together? Agad.
I just keep learning about each other, keep working on our relationship, iron out any kinks we have. Obviously, things that annoy each other that we either learn to deal with them, or that we fix those problems. And we'll just slowly build up and make a better relationship until the time comes. Just more adventures, more places to visit, just new things I want to show her.
Well, yeah.
And learn Tagalog.
Sure. Yeah. Well, yeah. Pretty much that's our future plan. Just a few years time, couple of years. I don't know when settled down, once all of my visa is sorted, and just learn from each other, and more food hopping, more Asian food, and then go to the Philippines. That's what we're planning to do, especially once this pandemic is over, and once we're both financially stable, and we do want to have one day have our own house, and as well as invest in the property back home. Yep. So last, what have you learned from each other?
Well, I've learned that there's more food than just the basic food that I have.
Oh wow!
And yeah, just learnt about the culture, learnt about her culture, how she was raised, how her family were raised, and just learn how different life is over there, and how different everyone is. And I don't know, just obviously learnt about different stuff, learnt about style. I before I met her, I didn't really have good style, sort of trackies and just shoes or a shirt. Some very
Trackies is like jogging, sa Pilipinas, jogging pants.
Yeah. I just something like that. Just not really dressing up, good looking or anything like that. And it's all changed now. So I'm a 3 out of 10 rather than a 1 out of 10 now.
No. You're an 11 out of 10.
11. So, yeah, just overall learned a lot about her.
Yeah, well, I think I've learned to be more selfless when I met him. When making a decision, whether not to just think about myself, and before I'm deciding on something, I have to make sure that he's okay with it, or it's not gonna hurt him. Well, there are times that when you're upset, kind of thing, and at some point I've learned more about me. When I'm upset, I tend to be quiet and not say anything, which frustrates him because I really don't want to say something that I don't really mean, or I don't want to say something that can hurt him. So yeah, and then I became more flexible in doing things, and I've learned about their culture, other Aussie slang.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I did learn that I don't know if for me now, besides the mother's love and the father's love, I do know how it feels to have an unconditional love towards someone. And I don't know, all makes me, I just always want to make him happy. And yeah, and I've learned that I can do so much for someone that I really love, which is something that I wouldn't do back before. Before, I'll just, everything that I need, someone will give it to me. Even doing household chores, I wouldn't do it, but now I'm doing it because I love that person. And it's the way I express love is through actions. I'm not that good with words, I think. He's very good with words, and I'm not, but I'm more into showing love physically, doing actions, and I learned that I can give so much. And I think the most important lesson that I've learned as well is that I have to learn how to love myself and not just always think about other people. I have to love myself so I can give out more love towards other people and towards the people around me. Yeah. Is that it?
No.
Okay, so well, I hope you guys enjoyed our question and answer. Sorry if it's gone really long, but I hope you guys learned something from us and you guys had fun. So until our next video, just comment down below or message me or whatever, if you guys want us to do a challenge or another vlog. So thank you guys. I hope you'll have a lovely and fantastic day. Don't forget to click like and subscribe and share. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.